Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Today, we're going to be talking about everything related to the Goga and Saiga event and the new Final Fantasy XIV rerun event as well. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into it. First and foremost, there are new challenge missions for the Final Fantasy XIV. If you didn't have Y'shtola, you will just automatically get her from the login reward. There are 2 pages of the bingo board, and they all give you the Final Fantasy XIV reissue summon tickets, and they also give you Thancred shards. You're probably wondering, what are the Final Fantasy XIV reissue tickets? Well, if you come over here to the summon banner, and we can go to the tickets, I'll actually show you guys. Go all the way down here. You can see I have 41 because I pretty much cleared all the content already. So you can expect about 41. You go to drop rates. So it is going to drop, Gil Snappers, EXP cubes, Adamantites, Y'shtola shards, Thancred shards, and it has different rates for which these shards can drop. So 41 at these rates means you're going to get a pretty good amount of Thancred shards and Y'shtola shards. If you either don't have them maxed or they're not part of your fully built crew yet. In addition to the bingo board for that, we also have the Niv'lu bingo board, which came out as well. Let's talk about the Mog Shop because there's some really interesting stuff in here. Of course, the Final Fantasy XIV reissue tombstones came out. You can buy more reissue summon tickets here. You can also buy Thancred for 15,000 tokens, which is really cheap. So if you don't have Thancred, make sure you get him because there's a lot of free shards you're going to be getting for him. I think probably everybody should be able to LB3, potentially LB4 Thancred by the end of this event, just from the free shards alone. An important note here, as far as I can tell, the only place to acquire the Lion Heart recipes is going to be in the shop right here. You can see it's actually significantly cheaper than the Bale Gauntlet crafting recipes. So Thancred can only equip the Lion Heart weapon. So make sure that you buy these Lionheart replica crafting recipes so that you're able to craft them and have him use it. There's also some other good stuff in this shop, but the Goga and Saiga shop is really going to be your daily go-to shop right now. Come down here, you do got growth eggs and Gil Snappers. So make sure you're busting out the Goga and Saiga event. It has a really good storyline. So I would highly encourage everyone to just sit down and watch the story because it is not a skippable story. It was literally like nail biting how good it was. The Final Fantasy XIV reissue summon medals. These medals do come from actually pulling on the banners for Final Fantasy XIV VC. There is no way to obtain any of the VC shards in here. It's literally just more of Thancred. So if you're planning on pulling for the, Final Fantasy XIV VC, you're probably going to get screwed anyway because there's no pity on it, and you'll probably get more of Thancred. If there's one theme that's really consistent today, it's that Thancred is here. Lotus Prime, dude, thank you for following. Let's talk about the Chocobo Expedition because there is Rak'tika Greatwood going on right now as well. This was with Fever that I hit the 120 out of 120, and just kind of showing you here, there's not much going on with Rak'tika Greatwood. I did get one XL, but there's not really that much going on. I might actually suggest skipping it potentially if you have a specific element that you're focusing on right now. I'm not too impressed by it. Let's go ahead and talk about the summon pull banners because they're a little trappy, guys. Let's go ahead and start with the Niv'ru banner. Of course, Nibbles here. I've actually heard a lot of people are having really good luck pulling Nibbles. So, kudos to that. You also have the 3 step up guaranteed gunner at the end. So if you didn't pull Luartha, this is pretty much a 50-50 good opportunity for you. Now let's talk about the Shadowbringers VC pulls because this is pretty bad. There's just no way to put it. This is really a bad summon. You do get the summon medal rewards. You can only use the summon medal rewards though for Thancred shards, really. It's kind of weird that you can't use them for the VC shards themselves. Everybody wants Scion. There is no pity on this, right? No pity. So you are just going to be pulling until you get fucked. And I've heard people, say 30k, 40k, Visior, and then they have to buy all of the Scion shards as well on top of that. I mean, people are getting screwed on this banner. So there's that. Make sure you know that. I have no doubt the banner is this way because they know, right, that we know that light meta is coming in the future, and we know that the Scion card is going to be really powerful. So yeah, if you come and look at the drop rates as well, you know, nothing too crazy. Of course, Thancred isn't on this banner, right? On the banner that people are going to be pulling on, which is a little bit of a disappointment, at least for me. It does have Luartha on it though. And of course there is no, where are we gonna say? There is no Nibbles on it. So just be aware of that. It's a bit of a trap banner. I'm probably gonna set a limit for myself where I'm like, you know, I'm only gonna pull this many times. And that limit is probably going to be the Thancred pity. And I'll probably call it there. The daily purchase bonus, of course, is going to be Niv for this week. So make sure you're scooping up those shards. Let's talk about the missions because the missions are also pretty interesting right now. If we go into here and we go into the Goga Saga hard quests, the brutal mission is actually pretty nice. And I'll just show you what I real quickly cleared with right here. I don't even have a maxed out Mask of Deceit. I've just been running missile attack resistance up 12. Pairing missile attack resistance and Odin up here, you'll probably be able to clear with a pretty good mix party. This is kind of like I was trying to optimize and figure out my fastest farm group right now. So like I recognize like it's all limited time double cost units in my team, but I think you can probably pretty easily farm this on the brutal solo if you don't want to go farm in multi. So the killer bow should be pretty easy to farm. I was getting like 1 or 2 recipes each clear. It might actually be the materials that end up holding you up. All right, what else do we need to talk about? They updated a lot of missions. It is JP and item drop up campaign right now. Gosh, I think that might be all of it. I know there's lots of news. The New Year bundles are still going on too. So if you don't have those, make sure you buy those. And if you buy them with Amazon, you are going to be able to support me and save 20%. So make sure you guys are using my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins. We will be pulling later today at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you are in my Discord or you are on my Twitch stream today at 2 p.m. And we will be pulling for Niv and for Scions of Shadow, which, you know, bless my heart, I'm nervous for. Oh, thank you so much, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.